Blog Talk Radio.
Calling all men, it's now your time for your show with your coach, the Men's Advocate Show with Linda Gross. Relax, be heard, and be understood. It's a show where men can be men. Now here's the coach who has your back, Linda Gross.
Welcome, everybody, to another edition of the Men's Advocate Show with me, your host, Linda Gross. I zestfully invite you to today's show. We are talking about confidence boosters. This is an important one. It's the crux of my book, The Science of Mastering Women, the real truth about women that will change your life forever. So why is this so important? Well, based on my years of research and my thousands of interviews with men regarding dating and relationship issues and other roadblocks that they faced, I determined that confidence is the number one factor that women are looking for. Now, you ask yourself, how am I going to build my confidence? Do I practice with women? No, you don't. What you do is you practice on your own because the confidence has to seep through. It has to come from your gut. So how do you build that confidence? Well, you build that confidence through repetition and expertise. What areas are you going to look in? Well, you have a whole host of different areas that you can work on. Namely, probably the number one way that men build their confidence is through their work. They get really good at something that they're good at, right? Practice it every single day, and if you can practice at least an hour a day, after a year's time, you're going to be really expert and masterful in your field. So that's the number one way. But there are other ways. You can do it with your body, meaning you can go to the gym and work out certain areas of your body and see improvement over 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. That will give you the confidence that you need. You can do it through sports. You can do it through your hobbies, your crafts, your skills, your interests. Many, many different ways you can do it. So later on, when you start building the confidence from within, later you can practice with women. Don't practice day one because you're just going to get shot down. You're going to get demoralized. You don't have enough strength under your belt to make it all happen, and there's a process to it. So what we're talking about today is there are auxiliary ways that you can build up your confidence, and we can put those into place too. Now, confidence is a tool that you can use in your everyday life to accomplish all kinds of cool tasks. It helps manage your fears and gets you more capable with the things that really matter to you. Many people don't realize that their self-confidence works like a muscle. It grows in response to the level of performance and repetition that you put into it. So just like your body, either you use it or you lose it. And we don't want that to happen, do we? All right. So I want you to come on board. Here we go. I want you to come on board to the show. Our phone number is 323-642-1677, 323-642-1677, or you can use our chat line if you're listening live. That chat line is same name as the show, blogtalkradio.com /DT Linda Gross. Again, that address is blogtalkradio.com /DT Linda Gross. All right, so let's get to it, shall we? So there are a number of different ways. let's talk about your body. All right. So, this is a really key one. Out of all the ones that we're going to talk about today, I'm going to highlight only a few, and this is one of them. Hit the gym. The psychological effects after hitting the gym will leave you feeling great. Countless studies have shown that regular workouts at the gym can boost not only your sense of well being, but it can increase your self esteem too. And a little side bonus is that it drops the hormone dopamine into your system. What is dopamine, you say? Well, it's that feel good hormone. So you might be dragging yourself to the gym, but once you're done, you're kind of on a high, you're on that cloud, and eventually you're going to be on that cloud with women too, because you're really going to be mastering that art, mastering the science of making all these steps happen. All right, what else can you do? Well, treat your body well. So the body image does matter, because if you have a bad relationship with your body, you won't feel confident within yourself. What's one of the first things most of us do when we get up in the morning? Well, we look in the mirror. If we don't like what we see there, our day starts off on a negative note. If, on the other hand, we look in the mirror and we feel proud of our appearance, then we start off the day in an upbeat, positive way. So, if you're unhappy with your body and looks, do something to improve them. Exercise, diet, and styling are common ways to improve your body image, which leads directly to upping your confidence. Okay? All right, let's talk about other areas that you can build your confidence. How about things that really matter to you? All right, so let's get crystal clear on things that truly matter to you. If these things are not in your life, you'll need to bring them in. For example, if your daily work routine is currently as dull as dishwater, but you'd like it to be fun, well, then you got to do something about it. For example, turn a data entry into a personal speed contest. Finish that paper filing means you get more screen-free time. In other words, make the routine chores during your day a game so it frees up your thoughts for things that interest you more. How about let's write a list of things that you've been tolerating and remove them from your life, because these items are toxic and they'll just weigh you down. So write a list of the things that you're tolerating and putting up with in your life. Then write down how you can remove them, minimize them, or diminish each one. Doing this with pen and paper feels a little more real, and you use a different side of your brain than using a computer. So that's what I recommend. Take out a pad and a pen and do it there. So what I like to do, I know some experts say to do it the other way around, but I like to put the easy tasks at the top of my list, because that way it's a cinch to scratch them off the list, right? So the more line items I wipe out, it makes me feel accomplished. The more accomplished I feel, the better I feel. So that's my little trick. Years and years ago, when I was in my 20s, I used this plan with regard to credit card debt. I had, as we all do, we don't know how to manage our credit when we first get it. And of course, all the experts say, take the one that has the highest interest rate, tackle that first, blah, blah, blah. So I didn't listen to that. I took the smallest balance and tackled that first. Why? Because it was easy and easier than tackling a bigger balance, right? And it didn't matter to me what interest rate it was. I just kind of looked at it all like play money. So when I finally was able to eliminate a particular vendor and a particular balance, I never had to see that vendor's name again, right? I never had to write that check or do that bill pay again, and that gave me peace of mind. So you can do that with your list as well. Like I say, for me, I tackled the easy ones first because mentally it gave me a charge to scratch these things off my list. All right, next up, do one thing each day that makes you smile, and it could make you smile on the inside or the outside. Now, this could be something as simple as sending you a thank you email to a colleague that has been helpful to you, or maybe leaving a surprise present for your partner that they'll discover when they wake up. So life shouldn't be drudgery, but we all need to make the effort to keep it light, loving, and fun. All right, next up, keep your mind well nourished by writing a list of many things, let's call it 20 things, that make you feel good. Now, this is a really important one, too. So think of this as your gratitude list. Typical things that you might include are your partner, your kids, your parents, your pets, etc. So circle back and check this list at least once a month. It's a super important topic and vital to your well-being. If you don't find things that make you smile each day, then what is the point of life? And it could be like really simple things. Like for me, it's something like super simple, like get outside around dinner time and watch the sunset. Now, how long does it take? Shoot, it might only take 5 minutes or 3 minutes or whatever, but something so simple just really makes me smile. So I want you to sit down one day and make a list of things that make you feel good, because they'll be confidence boosters, and it's a list that you can revisit when you're feeling down or when things are not going so well that day or what have you. Okay? Make sense? Yeah. All right. Next up, trust your instincts. We all have gut feelings and intuition, but many people choose to ignore them and rely only on facts and more facts. While this may work for many scenarios, there will be other times when you'll need to rely on your instincts. For example, would you take someone on a date to somewhere that you believed was factually the best place? No, of course you wouldn't. That would be nonsense. Instead, you trust your feelings on where the best place would be to enjoy this date with your special someone. So, of course, there's a time and a place for facts, but take into account of your gut reaction to something, because that's important too. It's there for a reason. It's talking to you for a reason, and sometimes you have to put the facts, aside and listen to your gut. Up next, stop struggling against the things that you don't like in your life. Instead, create a harmonious environment around you that flows and allows you to be you. In other words, don't keep doing the things that you don't want to do. Put a big effort in removing those things from your life. Next up, work on developing the skills that you need to win at the things that matter to you. What practice can you do that will have you be spending more time on things that matter to you? If you want to climb the corporate ladder, for example, then develop the skills needed to do this. These might include effective project management skills, powerful presentation abilities, and superb goal-setting skills. And, of course, don't forget that emulating those who have already achieved your goal is one of the quickest and most reliable ways for you to achieve your goals too. All right. If you've just joined us, You're currently listening to the Men's Advocate Show with me, your host, Linda Gross. Today we are talking about confidence boosters. You can call in, chime in with your comment or question, 323-642-1677, 323-642-1677. We're going to take a brief cutaway for a break. When we come back from the break, we're going to continue with confidence boosters on items that matter to you. Catch you right back after the break.
The Men's Advocate Show with Linda Gross. We will be discussing men's issues, dating, relationships, sex, women, fitness, health, business, men's hobbies, men's rights, and more. She will be talking about excerpts from her men's book, Mastering Women, too.
Hi, guys. You've heard her on the Men's Advocate Show. Linda Gross wants you to know what turns a woman on and makes her go wild, so she just can't help herself. Check out Linda's book, Mastering Women, Real Truth About Women That'll Change Your Life Forever. Linda gives you all the insider tips on how to catch a woman and, if you want, to keep her. In 4 easy steps, these proven techniques will make women just melt. Ever wonder why the girl you really liked seemed to be great when you met, then all of a sudden just goes cold on you and turns you off? Linda will also let you know what not to do on a date. Never blow it again by losing another hot woman. You don't have to be good looking or even have money. Her book, Mastering Women, is available in paperback and ebook. Men, Linda's on your side. So buy her book, Mastering Women. Buy it for now. And don't keep your women waiting another minute. Get Mastering Women today.
You've heard her on the Men's Advocate Show with Linda Gross. How can you help further? From her Facebook fan page of the same name. Hit the Shop Now button and save this link to your favorites. Make all your usual Amazon purchases, and some of the revenue will support her show at no additional cost to you. No book purchase required. Just start with this link every time. The Men's Advocate Show with Linda Gross thanks you.
Hey guys, do you have a nagging problem that you just can't get a handle on? Now you can talk to an expert coach right in the privacy of your own home. Meet in person, over the phone, or with a free Skype call anywhere in the world. Linda is here to make it easy for you. Linda Gross has done years of academic research combined with interviewing over 20,000 men. Linda's expert advice gets you through tackling relationship issues, business goals, conflict resolution, and removing lifetime roadblocks that have kept you back. Usually handled in 4 sessions or less. Realize the benefits now. Go to the Men's Advocate page /coaching and you'll be on your way. That's themensadvocate.com/coaching. Darn! Maybe you missed part of this show. Maybe you're still at work during the show. Maybe you heard the show but would like to listen again. Your problems are easily solved. Listen to any and all of Linda's archived shows at your convenience. Just Google SoundCloud The Men's Advocate. That's Google SoundCloud The Men's Advocate. The on-demand library is also available on the TuneIn app. Subscribe now and please share with your friends.